Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how I make my Seafood Mornay with a 3 cheese Mornay sauce. Right, let's get on with it. So here I've got around about 500 grams of green prawns that I've shelled, deveined, and I'm adding in around about 2 teaspoons of garlic paste, a little bit of white pepper, and I'm going to give these a little splash of dill. Alright, around about quarter teaspoon thereabouts, and I'm going to add a little bit of peanut oil straight over the top, just like that, and then going to go back in the refrigerator for about half an hour to an hour. So here I've got some nice chunky fish. I'm using ling because it is inexpensive here in Australia. You could also use some cod. Cod would be absolutely perfect. I'm going to cut these into nice little chunks like I'm doing there. I'm also going to add some lemon myrtle. You could also use a little bit of lemon zest if you want, but the lemon myrtle, hey, look, it's as Aussie as it gets. Right, fry pan, nice and hot. In goes 4 rashers of bacon that we have cubed up nice and small, and we're just going to fry that off very lightly, just like I'm doing there. Alright, so we don't want it cooked too harsh, we want just a nice little cook, and we're going to put that into a bowl. In goes our fish, and the same deal again. We want these cooked to around about 80%. We don't want them cooked all the way through. So we're just going to cook those through a little bit on one side, turn them over, and the smell of that lemon myrtle, oh my, it is too good. Alright, now that's all cooked, and I'm going to put that straight in on top of that bacon. Now my prawns, which have got the oil and everything else, is going to go straight in. We're going to cook these until they're just starting to turn pink. And when it's starting to turn pink and starting to curl up because we've butterflied them. And if you don't know how to butterfly a prawn, you should subscribe to this channel. You'll learn how to do all of this stuff. Alright, let's make our bechamel. Now, in goes some of our butter, and I'm going to use around about 60 grams of butter in total for this recipe. And we melt the butter. In goes around about 1/3 to half a cup of flour. I'll leave that up to you. You can, the more flour you add, the more sauce you end up with. Alright, so this is a recipe for 2. You add a little bit of milk in. We're going to absorb that milk back into that flour and butter mixture, and keep stirring. Always keep stirring, and don't forget, keep a whisk on the side because you might need it. And if you don't know how to make a bechamel sauce, again, another great reason for you to subscribe to this channel. I'll show you how to make a great bechamel sauce. Okay, so just keep adding your milk, keep stirring, and as that flour and that butter absorbs all of that liquid and it starts to get thicker again, we keep stirring it through, and we just add a little bit more of that liquid again, the milk, of course. Keep doing that all the way through, and we want to keep it nice and smooth. If you do end up with lumps, yes, alright, that is where I get the whisk out, and I'll whisk it, and that'll break the lumps up nicely. So keep going through. We're going to use at least a litre of that milk, at least, but we want that bechamel to be really, really good. Alright, that last clip and this clip don't add up. I'm using a different whisk. Yes, the camera malfunctioned, but here we go. I'm just going to add in some sea salt flakes, and I'm going to add in a little bit of freshly ground black pepper straight over the top as well, just to get that flavour into that sauce. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a really nice smooth sauce. I'm going to add in around about 2 cups of tasty cheese, and we keep whisking that through. We're going to melt that cheese down. I'm going to add in around about 200 grams of blue cheese. That's right, blue cheese. That moldy, yucky stuff. It's just going to work with the seafood. And I'm also going to add in around about 150 grams of Parmesan or Pecorino cheese. In goes our seafood, straight into all of that sauce, just like I'm doing there. And that heat of that sauce is just going to finish cooking things off. I'm also going to add in around about a third of a cup of white wine. Why? Because it tastes good. White sauce or bechamel sauce with a little bit of white wine is great. So here I've got some rice. I'm using a brown rice, and all we need to do is serve up straight into the center of that little ring of rice like that. And it's the right way to sort of serve this. It looks good, it tastes good, and it eats really, really well. I'm also going to add in some spring onion over the top, or scallion for you American folk. Sprinkle that over the top, and there you go. KP's Seafood Mornay. How good does that look? I want to see you try and make this one at home. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. But more importantly, you also need to hit that notifications bell. And that is after you've hit the subscribe button. And you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. Well, so YouTube says. Alright, you want to learn how to make more really cool, easy meals like this? You need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'm sorry, I'm salivating narrating this video. Oh, it was so nice. Anyway, I will catch you next time.